Welcome to Cyclones TV, your one stop for all things Brooklyn Cyclones. I'm Dave Van Gorder.
And I'm Sarah Kinkart. Baseball has begun and we are in full swing here in Coney Island. The Cyclones are 3 games into their season. Let's take a look at how they did over the weekend.
The Cyclones season opener at Staten Island was rained out on Friday, so opening day was Saturday here at MCU Park. Cyclones fans got to meet the players before the game, and our very own Sarah Kinkart got to slap the pig. What was that all about, Sarah?
You know, it's all for good luck. You slap the pig, and hopefully we win some games.
The Cyclones' bats came alive early in the game, scoring 2 in the second and then 2 more in the third as they cruised to an 8-1 victory. Brandon Welch picked up the win, and Tomas Nido was our star of the game. He went 2 for 3 with a triple and 2 ribbies.
Sunday, the Cyclones and Baby Bombers faced off again, this time in Staten Island for a doubleheader as the part of the makeup for Friday's postponed game. The two teams were set to play 2 7-inning games and ended up splitting the 2 games, winning a game apiece. Staten Island got the W for Game 1, winning in walk-off fashion in extra innings when Idioglis Viosmil walked in the winning run. The Yankees won the game 2-1. The second game didn't start till about 8 p.m. that night. The Cyclones took Game 2, winning 3-2. Brooklyn starting pitcher Marcus Molina pitched 6 innings and only gave up 3 hits. Shortstop Ahmed Rosario went 2 for 4 and Michael Burnell hit 2 for 3 to contribute to the Cyclones' 3 runs. That leaves the Cyclones 2-1 on the season.
And the baseball will continue into this week with the final game of the Staten Island series tonight at MCU Park. Cyclones look to win the series against their rivals. Tomorrow we welcome the Hudson Valley Renegades to MCU Park for the first of 10 regular season games between the two teams. Following that game on Wednesday and Thursday, the Cyclones will travel back up to Hudson Valley for games 2 and 3 of the series.
Finally, by the end of this week, the Cyclones will make a 160-mile road trip to Aberdeen to finish up a 3-game series versus the Ironbirds. But for tonight's game, the Cyclones are celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Verrazano Bridge, which just so happens to be this week's local attraction.
The Verrazano Narrows Bridge, which is named after Giovanni de Verrazano, the first European to enter the New York Harbor and Hudson River, began construction in late 1959. The bridge officially opened in late 1964. Interstate 278 passes over the bridge, connecting the Staten Island Expressway with the Gowanus Expressway and the Belt Parkway. An average of 190,000 vehicles use the Verrazano per day. It also serves as a starting point for the New York City Marathon. For more information, let's send it over to John Travolta.
That bridge, that tower right there goes up 690 feet. They got 40 million cars going across there a year. 127,000 tons of steel is involved in that. The concrete there, they got almost 750,000 yards of concrete. That's right. The center span right there is 4,260 feet long. And with the on-ramps, and all together total, it's like something like 2.5 miles.
You know all about the bridge, don't you?
That's right. I know everything about the bridge.
Thanks for that information, John. You know, Sarah, some of the bridge builders are actually going to be at the game tonight.
They're also going to have post-game fireworks as part of the celebration as well.
Cool.
But for now, let's take a look at some of the other teams in the Mets organization.
The Savannah Sand Gnats went 3-3 last week, pushing their record to 44-22 on the season. They are first place in the South Atlantic League's Southern Division by 4.5 games. Akil Morris, 1 earned run in 31 2/3 innings pitched. Somebody give this man a bath because he is filthy.
The St. Lucie Mets went 3-1 last week, falling to Palm Beach last Monday before sweeping the Jupiter Hammerheads the remainder of the week. St. Lucie holds a 38-29 record, which puts them in second place and a half game back in the Florida State League South. And the Mets' Jairo Perez hit 2 bombs in the last 3 games, contributing to St. Lucie's runs. The Binghamton Mets went 6-3 last week, pushing their record to 38-31 on the season. They remain in second place in the Eastern League East. The Mets pitcher Hansel Robles threw 7 shutout innings versus Erie on June 14th.
Viva Las Vegas, more like Viva Las Offense. The 51's potent offense leads the league with 444 runs. That's one reason why they are 40-30 and up 8 games in their division. And that concludes our Around the Organization report.
With baseball underway here, things are getting real busy. So make sure you come down to Coney Island, get a hot dog, and enjoy a game under the lights.
Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube for a new episode every Monday. Also, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at BK Cyclones. All questions and comments about the show can be directed at our Twitter handle. That's all we have here for Cyclones TV. I'm Dave Van Gorder.
And I'm Sarah Kinkart. See you next Monday.